Thanks for stopping by, everyone. My name is Jeff, and in today's video, we are going to talk about the Q4 earnings report for Netflix, okay? So Netflix has had a lot of activity over the past couple of days. They recently took a big stock target price increase from Goldman Sachs. So their target price got lifted to $420 a share. And of course, 2 days ago, it was announced that Netflix will be going up on their monthly prices for subscriptions. So none of that really has anything to do with the earnings report today. This pricing strategy move come out 2 days before earnings. To me, I almost anticipated a miss once I heard that news. But anyways, guys, Netflix beat by 6 cents on EPS, and they missed on revenue by $20 million. So was not a very big miss, but a miss is a miss, right? So we've come accustomed to Netflix beating on revenue by such a big number almost every single quarter. So anytime they miss, it kind of stands out like a sore thumb. So they did disappoint on revenue, guys, but their subscriber growth actually went up quite a bit. So international streaming editions were up 7.3 million during the quarter versus 7.23 million. Consensus and guidance for 6.1 million. And then total streaming ads were 8.8 million for the quarter. So, like I said, despite seeing big subscriber growth, they still missed on revenue. But once again, like I said, it was not a very big miss. Now, me personally, I am not an investor in Netflix. Like I said, I have traded the stock many times before, but I've never held a long-term position. The timing was just a little bit too congruent to the earnings call, and something I've noticed historically with any and all companies. Anytime a company does anything kind of dramatic, out of the ordinary, right by earnings, it's usually on the heels of a miss. So anyways, their most popular plan, which costs $10.99 a month for 2 HD streams, will now cost $12.99 a month. So that plan just went up $2 a month, and then the basic $7.99 non-HD plan will now be $8.99. So that non-HD plan only went up $1, and then the 4 simultaneous 4K streams increased $2 to $15.99 per month. So not a huge increase in monthly subscription fee, but what I'm kind of trying to clue into here, guys, is how many people are going to drop the service now that the price has been increased a little bit. Now, honestly, I would like to sit here and say, well, nobody's going to drop the service. It's only either $1 or $2 extra a month. Nobody's probably even going to notice that. But we are going to have to wait to see, pretty much on the next earnings report, what kind of results they get from that. This is a way to try to battle those margins a little bit more, try to squeeze out a little bit more revenue, and make Netflix overall a more profitable company. So you could see subscriber growth slow, or you could see long-time users, leaving the service. So Netflix pretty much traded sideways all day. Like I said, we started the day off heavily in the red, then we recovered. By the time the market closed this afternoon, we were 120 something points up, on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and I think it actually closed at about 160 points positive. So very volatile trading session today. Netflix did not see a lot of movement, like I said, right there till the end of the day. It traded around the $350 mark, guys. It dipped down a little bit, took some very small gains right here. Before the market closed, it actually jumped up about 1%. Usually Netflix sees a lot of activity, usually runs very heavily, a lot of high volume. And oddly enough today, guys, we just did not see it, okay? Did not get the volume it usually trades at on an earnings call. Then about right here, guys, at about 4 o'clock Eastern time, they reported earnings, and they took this big hit, like I said, immediately dropping down about 4%. Recovered a little bit, got itself back up to about 346. I actually thought that Netflix stock was going to go on back up to about 350, 355, but then it ended up trading down into the after hours, and like I said, ended up taking about a 3.8% loss in after hours. So what do I anticipate for tomorrow morning? I think Netflix will be heavily in the red. I think you could see Netflix trading around probably, the low 330s, possibly the 320s again. And as the market recovers over the next couple of weeks, I can see Netflix pretty much getting everything that it's lost back, okay? It'll probably be back in the 350s in a little bit of no time. As the market recovers, I think Netflix will recover as well. Now, I guess the one big thing I will point out that I will be looking at, I think short interest is actually going to go up quite a bit on Netflix. You know, Netflix usually trades around 3 to 4% of the short percent of float, okay? And guys, I really anticipate short interest to go up quite a bit on Netflix over this next quarter, okay? So like I said, this stock could pretty much trade straight to 400, but I'm anticipating the shorts to battle Netflix a lot more than they have previously. Because like I said, this next quarter, there is a lot of doubt, you know, with their new pricing strategy and fresh off a revenue miss, I think there's going to be a lot of short sellers betting against Netflix. But anyway, we've got 3 more months to even worry about that, guys. So that's all I got for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a comment. Tell me if you're a Netflix shareholder and kind of tell me what your plans are for now. Drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate that. And thanks for watching.